Imagine a perfectly engineered, fully automated machine. You wake up, you press a single button, and the gears begin to turn effortlessly. It works in the background, quietly producing high-value results without you having to agonize, stress, or actively push every single moving part. Wouldn't it be incredible if your English fluency worked exactly like that? Most people treat learning a language like pushing a giant boulder up a steep hill every single day. It requires massive willpower, and the moment they let go, the boulder rolls right back down to the bottom. But fluency isn't built through exhaustion. It is built by setting up a reliable, automated system in your daily life, a habit so deeply ingrained that speaking English becomes as natural as breathing. Welcome back to Lucky English for Beginners, my lucky learners. I am so thrilled you are here with me today. Find your favorite chair, settle in, and let the outside world fade into the background. Today we are going to learn how to build that automated machine. We are going to explore how to weave English seamlessly into your daily life so that you stop studying the language and start living it. Deleting the redundant text overlays. When we try to build a new habit, our minds immediately try to sabotage us by throwing up excuses. It is exactly like looking at a beautiful visual image that has been ruined because someone added a dozen flashing, redundant text overlays on top of it. Your brain flashes labels that say, "I am too busy today," "I will study for 3 hours tomorrow instead," or "I am too tired after work." If you want to make English a daily habit, you have to become a ruthless editor of your own mind. You must actively delete these redundant textual labels. They do not serve your final goal, they only clutter your focus. You do not need 3 free hours to practice English, you need 10 minutes. Whenever your brain tries to flash the "I am too busy" label, mentally hit the delete button. Clear the space, sit down and do your 10 minutes. Focus on high RPM activities. If you want your daily habit to actually yield results, you have to focus on the actions that give you the highest return on your investment. In the world of digital creation, the most successful projects are the ones in high RPM niches, the topics that generate the most value for the effort put in. Your language learning should be exactly the same. Do not waste your daily habit on low-value busywork, like endlessly highlighting grammar rules in a textbook or scrolling passively through English memes. Those activities feel like work, but they do not move the needle. Instead, fill your daily habit with high RPM activities, speaking out loud, shadowing a native speaker, or writing a short script from your own imagination. 15 minutes of active, high-value creation will always outperform 2 hours of passive scrolling. Resizing your day to 16:9. A major reason people fail to build a habit is that they try to force English into a tiny, narrow, vertical slice of their day. They say, "I will study at exactly 8:00 p.m. at my desk." But then life happens, 8:00 p.m. passes and the habit is broken. You need to resize your worldview to a wide, cinematic 16:9 dimension. Instead of isolating English to one corner of your life, stretch it across your entire day. Weave it into the things you are already doing. Listen to Sania's English podcast while you are commuting. Narrate your actions in English while you are cooking dinner. Change the language on your editing software, whether you use CapCut, Filmora, or anything else, entirely to English. When you resize the language to fit the full 16:9 screen of your daily routine, it stops being a chore and simply becomes the background music of your life. The 5-day shadowing spark. You cannot build a roaring fire without a spark, and you cannot build a year-long habit without a quick win to prove to yourself that you can do it. Before you worry about the next 5 years, just worry about the next 5 days. Committing to a 5-day English shadowing challenge is the perfect spark. For just 5 days, commit to listening to a native speaker and echoing their exact words immediately after them. It is short, it is highly focused, and it builds instant muscle memory. When you complete those 5 days successfully, you earn a massive boost of confidence. You prove to your brain that you are capable of showing up. The 30-day momentum engine. Once the spark has caught fire, it is time to build the engine. A habit takes time to hardwire itself into your neural pathways. Transitioning from a short burst into a dedicated 30-day English learning challenge is how you lock the habit in permanently. For 30 days, non-negotiable, you show up. Some days you will feel like a genius. Other days, your brain will feel as slow as a computer rendering a massive, heavy video file. That is completely normal. Let the internal fan spin, give yourself grace, and push through the rendering process. By day 15, the resistance begins to fade. By day 30, waking up and engaging with English feels as automatic as making your morning coffee. Celebrate the unbroken chain. There is a famous productivity strategy called Don't Break the Chain. Get a physical calendar and a big red marker. Every single day that you complete your English habit, draw a giant red X on that day. After a week, you will have a satisfying chain of X's. Your only goal is to not break that chain. Even if you are sick, exhausted, or traveling, just do 2 minutes of English so you can draw that X. The visual representation of your consistency is a powerful psychological trick. It turns a difficult task into an automated, rewarding game. My lucky learners, true fluency is not a mountain you conquer in a single weekend. It is a house you build brick by brick, day by day. Every time you delete an excuse and choose to show up, you are laying a perfect, solid brick. Set up your automated machine. Trust the daily process and watch as your fluency completely transforms. Keep practicing, keep improving, and keep being lucky. I will be right here, waiting to walk the next mile of this beautiful mystery with you. Bye for now.